Jesus Christ. I think we're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it too much, boys. Let's start this segment. 1 second. Segment of the Ono Radio Show where things get even weirder. I'm not sure that we need them to get much more weird tonight, but hey, we're gonna try our best, I suppose.
Right?
I think I got both you boys on the line. You still there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
No robots yet for the second
No
segment,
robots as of now.
I promise you, I'm not losing it at all. I'm definitely thrilled. I'm definitely in a great mood. It's definitely not bothering my psyche at all that I, work on the show all week and have all these issues. Definitely not an issue with me at all. But
It doesn't sound like it, Owen.
nah, fine. It's good. Everybody's, we're moving and grooving, baby. We're moving and grooving. And
Yeah.
It's probably why I've got this ridiculous zit on my forehead. It is it's a third eye that's growing out of my forehead, I think. Probably also from all the bandana wearing that I've been doing. It's shit. I realized it today. I'm like, fuck. I got a bandana zit. Whatever. I guess that's just part of what you get when you're rocking the bandana 24/7. Yeah. So that's my life. That's what's going on right now. Fucking up shows and getting zits on my forehead.
Man, I mean, I don't want to poke fun or anything, but I don't really think I've had like a solid zit on my face in like a really long time.
Oh, wow.
I think it's been quite a while.
And with your diet, that's surprising. Like and in the kitchen, seriously, like I'm not even bullshitting. Like it feels like you'd be the first one to get the taco zits, like.
I do like wash my face like with actual face wash like every time I shower.
I mean, I did a good solid 2 face washes today, and I still got and yesterday, and I still got it. Like so, it must be stress. It must be. And it's
that bad boy just
it doesn't like
no
me.
bueno.
I know. I'm not a fan of the whole thing, but it is what it is. Ty, you get zits often?
I still get the occasional here and there.
Yeah.
But not often. I get zits in weird places now besides my face. Just like random, why is a zit there? Doesn't make any sense.
You ever get a ball zit?
I've had a couple ball zits.
Yeah. I've had a ball zit before. I've had them actually. The worst is when you get one on like the shaft of your wiener.
I was going to say that's definitely worse than the ball.
I don't think I've ever had a shaft zit.
No? Oh, you're missing out.
No, it sounds like it. You guys sound like just a fucking field day with a shaft zit.
So much fun.
It's kind of nerve-wracking at first. You're like, did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
What's going on down there?
Why are you here?
You start calling all your lady friends and being like, "Hey, just to let you know, I have
a pimple.
I got the old shaft zit on my wiener."
On the ween.
Speaking of wieners,
Speaking of,
I don't know if it's just me and my sex drive or something that's different. Like I've been watching a lot less porn, especially because like Teresa's working at home all the time. So like I've been watching less porn than I usually probably would. But occasionally, you sneak off and you get the old bathroom wank or something like that.
Occasionally.
Yeah. I've found myself though getting more and more distracted with pornos. Like today, I've talked about this kind of before, where you know, everybody knows the pawn shop ones, right? You've seen the pawn shop pornos where, yeah. So I've talked about this before where I get distracted. I'm like, oh, that might be a good deal on that stereo hi-fi unit. Or like I start looking around in the actual pawn shop. Like I lose attention span. Like to like start looking around.
That looks like a full-on KitchenAid stand mixer.
I need
oh my
that.
god!
Where is this pawn shop? I need to find it. Well, like doubling down on the whole pawn thing. Here's a weird one for you. So I'm watching a porno the other day. It's one of my favorite, like homemade amateur style. Like it's just kind of where it's it's one of my faves. And I'm watching one, and I noticed that in the background, they've got the TV going. This happens every once in a while, where it's like maybe a dude getting blown on the couch, and like he's the TV's on still, or something like that, right? And so I legitimately started watching what was on the TV in the background of the porno, and it was Pawn Stars, and I'm like, I don't know if I've seen this episode before. And they started talking about a set of coins that I thought was really interesting.
Oh fuck, Owen.
What?
Good lord, bro.
What? I got bored with the porno, and I was watching the show. I'm like, can you not? Like, I don't want to see your titties anymore. Let me put it on the thing. Like,
can you focus on what I'm trying to focus on?
Yeah. Pan over. That's never happened to you.
I'm a lot of loss for this one, Owen. I can't honestly say. I have been like, if it's two couples doing it, I will like get more focused on one, and I'll be like, stop showing.
Yeah, go to the other one.
Go to the other one.
Yeah, I do that. I also, in the same realm of the pawn shop thing, I get kind of like if there's like music playing in the background, say they're at like some swinger party and they're playing some like and like there'll be a good song playing. I'm like, ooh, what's that tune? Like then I get more into that than I will the other thing. Like,
oh, and do you ever try and like bring up Shazam while you're listening?
I've
to the
done
porno,
it.
see if you can Shazam in.
It's most of the time it's actually successful. It usually finds it. Like I'm impressed. Like good job, Shazam.
Well, all those porn guys are registering their music with Shazam, so. You know.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah, all the amateur homemade Pornhub stuff, definitely. Did you guys see? That Heather's back? Have we talked? Heather? Oh, don't act like you don't know Heather Brooke. All of us know Heather Brooke from the early 2000s. She helped me through my adolescence. She was the deep throat queen, basically. Remember Heather I Deep Throat? She's very impressive at what her skills are. Oh, like Ty, both of you, you're acting like you don't know Heather. No.
Do I know?
Really?
I don't know if I know, man.
Really?
I'd have to see a clip.
I think you guys are wrong. No, you know. I can't show
it's
that.
Not like
I can't show that.
Gianna Michaels or something, or like Brandy Cox.
No. Heather was like she had a skill all of her own. I mean, remember when they like Howard Stern used to have the balloon thing, and like it would be the whole balloon. Like, yeah. A little bit like that. Well, she's back now apparently, and
still deep throating. Still. Thank God that didn't change.
I think she always had some big old titties. I think she got bigger ones. I think like she like in this whole time, like probably 10 years of her not doing the pornos, she came back milfier, bigger titty-eared, thick now, like thick, and still knows how to do what she does. I'll credit where there are certain people that that's a talent. Very very happy that that still exists.
yeah, man.
What? We're not allowed to talk about big big wiener
That-
deep throating now?
Totally,
That-
totally okay.
Is it
To
okay?
discuss away, bro. To
Okay.
talk about it.
Yeah, all right. Do you know my dad?
You get-
My dad blocked me on Facebook. Just
Is
Well,
it because of porn?
yeah,
He
oh,
said
wait,
you
no.
needed some help and to get off the weed.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he told me to get off the weed and that I needed some help and that he wouldn't see me until 2023. And I went just check up. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen any posts because Dad posts multiple times a day when he's sitting on the goddamn beach in Portugal. And lo and behold, no, he blocked me. He blocked me. So I
Blocked by your dad?
I know, I got blocked by my dad.
Oh, that's sad.
I know it's sad, but it's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. Also, Ty, I want to mention that we saw that I didn't realize your father's birthday is July 4th, or
It's actually the 3rd.
is it the
yeah.
3rd? Okay.
They get lumped together a lot.
Sure, well, it's a good day to have a party. But we saw the picture of you celebrating, and Teresa said, my wife, she said, like, hey, am I crazy, or does Ty's dad look like a fat old version of Ty?
No way.
Yeah, like we both said, I'm like, you know what? I think your dad actually might be.
I mean, he is my dad, but
Yeah, I mean, it stands to reason that would be the case. Do you think you look like your dad, Mike?
I've been told so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the guy, and
Has he got a moony
Fucking-
face too?
he's thin now. Apparently, like he got all thin after he got hit by that bus that didn't kill him.
Wait a minute, what? I forgot about this. Did that happen? Was that recent? He got hit by the bus? Wait a minute.
He got hit by a bus like several years ago,
Oh.
and it didn't even do it.
Hmm.
He's a piece of shit. I don't care.
Have you
Sorry.
been blocked by him on Facebook?
I don't know if he has one
Uh.
or if he does, like he just knows that I don't want to see him, so he just doesn't try.
I like
But I've
blocking.
never looked.
I like blocking stories on Facebook because that's like it's almost my new thing. Because I got another one too this week. You had a roommate once upon a time when you lived at your old place in Orlando, Ty. A guy named Jimmy James. He's a
yeah.
older guy, and I guess I forgot that I blocked him. It must have been a long ass time ago, but I think I must have blocked Jimmy James, and
Oh, I did see this.
did you see something? See, maybe you can actually fill me in a little bit more than I even know, because our mutual friend Lance stopped by my place, had a social distancing drink in the yard the other day, and he was like, "That's what we do, we social distancing drink, like it's 5-6 feet away, whatever it is." And no, so he was like, "Oh yeah, did you see what Jimmy James said around your birthday?" I'm like, "Huh?" So I guess, so I guess because I blocked him must have been way before this. I forgot when I must have done it, and because he's spouting all sorts of bullshit, and whatever. I'm tired of it. So I must have hit him a while back, or blocked him, and then he must have seen other people. It was popping up on his feed that other people were wishing Owen a happy birthday. My birthday's May 14th,
yeah.
so he must have seen that, and then I guess he must have seen he must have gone to wish me a happy birthday on my shit, saw that he was blocked, got pissed off, then called me like a skinny pussy or something on his Facebook, and like did a kind
I can't
of like,
remember what he said exactly.
Yeah.
I remember it being like a baby or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you can
Oh,
find
and
that, are you still friends with him, Ty?
pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. I think I can do that.
Which is not wrong about either me being a pussy or skinny. Like he's right on both those things, but I'm not necessarily sure that it was called for. If Ty, it would be around May 14th if you can find it, that'd be amazing. Because I can't obviously find it because I'm not friends with him anymore, and it just like blocks everything. So that's a thing.
There's so many posts.
Yeah. You're gonna have to scroll through about 10 miles of Trump memes before you get to
I mean, that's pretty normal though.
Yeah, gotta hate on some people wearing masks. You gotta let's go through black people aren't as good as police. I'm sure that's in there.
Shit.
Your stereotypical stuff. If you get down there, let me know. Let me know if you find it there, Ty.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Hold on.
While you look, though, you guys remember Earwigs?
Like
yeah.
the bug?
Yeah. I
Do
saw
they
one.
literally crawl in your ear?
That's what I was wondering, because that was the myth always was the earwigs. They used to be in the pool a lot. They used to get in the pool when I was a kid, and the myth was that the earwigs would crawl in your ear, and with the little sniper things that they got like pinchers, right?
Snippers.
Yeah, they would go in your ear and then fuck your eardrum up. They would snap your eardrum. Do you think is that real? Is that a thing?
I don't know if that's a thing.
Let me look.
I was always scared of them going in my ear, but I didn't know why.
They are a creepy. Of all the bugs to crawl in an ear, they are aptly named because they are definitely a bug that I don't want crawling in my ear.
Yeah. I definitely.
What about okay, all right, they got to be in the family of a centipede.
Because they're long and squiggly.
Yeah. Would you rather
a silverfish?
Would you rather a centipede, an earwig, or a millipede crawl in your ear?
Well, aren't there centipedes that are massive? They'd never fit. They never ever would fit in your ear. Isn't one of the two insanely
millipedes are big. Millipedes definitely are big.
They're scary as fuck, right?
All right. Okay. I googled it just now. I just typed in earwig. First thing that pops up on the people also ask, what do earwigs do in your ear? It says that while it is true that insects can crawl in your ear, earwigs can't burrow into your brain and kill you. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's good. The belief that earwigs actively try to get into people's ears is a little more than folklore. Earwigs are actually pretty harmless to people. I still don't trust them.
All right, it looks like millipedes are the nice looking ones. Centipedes have all the scary claw
fuck a
legs.
centipede. Millipedes way cooler than centipedes.
Yeah.
Yeah, centipedes. I don't like them.
They're creepy.
Yeah. Definitely on the creep scale, they're at least an 8 on the creep scale.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case. Ty, did you find the post yet?
I'm giving up. It's too hard to set the filters right to find like shit in order.
I feel you.
Wow.
If you do find it,
skinny pussy.
Yeah, you skinny pussy. They called me a baby or something too. Oh God, here we go. Like,
I remember when I saw it though, and I was just kind of like, "Oh, look at that! I'll be damned."
And he
wow.
I guess he tagged me in it. Never saw it. Never. I have no idea about it. So all right, cool. Like I guess that's a friend I don't have anymore. Like fuck that. Like I can't be bothered, to be honest with you. Oh great, we lost Mikey. That's fun.
Mikey.
He'll be back, I'm sure. Let me see. I mean, he's still there. He must have just turned his video off. He's probably smoking weed. That's all he's probably doing.
Possibly.
What do you feel about what? I decided today that I think the grapefruit flavor of White Claw sucks. What do you feel? What do you feel about that?
No. Why?
Nah, it's the worst one. It's the worst one.
I think I go through this hatred with all flavors at some point.
Yeah.
Like, I like mango a lot. I like mango in general a lot.
Yeah.
But I've been over the mango White Claw and then back on board. I don't know.
We went through a phase where we went off White Claw completely, went through a Truly phase for like a month or two, and then came back to the Claw. I feel like the Truly, especially, like, they must have changed. I don't know. They must have changed their recipe or something, and like it, because it was sweet, then it wasn't as sweet, and then now it's back, and oh shit, there he is! Fuck, I forgot that he was even going to be joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
This,
one second. God damn it! What?
Forget me?
What an honor, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong one.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wow. That's, greetings.
No, here we go. This is more like it.
News.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Johnny Moonbag. With the news.
Greetings and welcome to the news. You guys want news?
First off, how are you, Johnny? It's wonderful to see you again. You're looking good. You're looking a little more put together than usual. Is that a new shirt?
No, I have not changed this shirt in 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Same shirt.
Same shirt.
Every day.
Okay.
I'm sleeping it too.
Where are you working these days? You got a lot of news gigs?
I'm lousy with all the news gigs that I got. Too many. Everybody wants a piece of the news, and it keeps happening every day.
It is a bit annoying, right? That the news happens constantly, and you keep doing it, and keep got to do what you got to do.
Everybody always wants to be in the know.
Yeah.
So I have to keep them there.
Yeah, that's true.
But before news,
yeah.
1 second.
I'm sorry, please.
News brought to you this week by Canadian LTD whiskey.
Okay.
So good, so delicious.
Looks.
Look, I drink it.
Is that a plastic bottle?
You're damn right.
Yeah, it's
That's 100%.
Well, as you've described for us before, it's better to have your whiskey in a plastic bottle, so if you drop it, it doesn't break, and
it just
it's got the new the moonbags bounce, as I like to call it.
Yeah, sometimes you drop your liquor, and it's better when it's plastic.
So do you have some news for us this evening?
I do. I have some news. If you think you can handle it, can you handle it?
Yeah, I think we can handle it. Is it time for News 1?
News 1.
News 1.
And welcome again to News 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's been news this week.
My bad.
Funny news. I got news. Another Princess class cruise ship is being told you gotta stay away. No.
What is a Princess
No coming back.
class? Is that a brand? I don't know what a Princess class cruise ship is. That just like a fancier
That's like
cruise
a
ship?
size of cruise ship.
Oh,
They got little ones and
so it's a little
big
boat.
ones,
So it's a little boat.
and princess size ones. I don't know.
You don't know?
It's the size of the boat. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. Well, and they're telling people they gotta stay away from what? Like they got the COVID. They're turning them away. Is that the idea?
Yeah, and if everybody's infected everywhere. There's pretty much not nobody who's not.
Okay. Do you think
I am.
Do you think you are? Yeah.
I got it already.
Yeah.
I got it right now.
How many times do you think you got it? 3 times. 3?
At least, but I'm not a bitch, so I just recovered.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I'm good. I'm good like that. You don't know.
I feel
But
bad.
yeah.
I feel bad for the people that are on that boat that are stuck.
It's an endless cruise, Owen.
Yeah.
They'll
Okay.
be cruising forever.
That's what I like about you, Johnny, is that you're a very much a silver linings type guy. You look for the positive things, and you know what? You're right. They're on a perpetual cruise for the rest of their lives, right?
They're feeling hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
And on the cruise, I mean, I guess if you got no more cigarettes,
that would get a little shitty. Yeah, that would get boring.
And
yeah.
eventually, you're out of rum runners, and that's bad.
Mm.
Do you think they get a resupply of food though?
They might. They might bring them like a courtesy drop off via a smaller boat. I think that they do that from time to time. I've seen that.
I think we should just tell them to go somewhere else.
Where do you think? Where would you tell them to go?
Europe.
Europe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sail across the sea. It's better over there anyways. They got it under control.
True. Yeah. I mean, you make a good point. You make a good point.
We suck. Right?
Yeah. You make a strong argument.
I mean, and have you ever even heard of News 2?
No, News 2!
Yes, it's News 2. Did you even think there could be News 2? I did. I made it.
I was hoping for it.
I made it, and it's here for you now. But News 2 is all about an old man. An old man who just can't stop robbing banks.
Oh. Did he get the taste for it and just can't give it up?
Yeah. Robert Francis Krebs has robbed a lot of banks in his life.
How many does it say?
More than you.
Does it
more than you?
I've never robbed a bank, so I don't know. I would.
You skinny pussy couldn't rob a bank. Yeah, that's right.
You got me, Johnny. You got me.
But apparently, when he got out of jail this time, it only took about 2 months, and old man Krebs couldn't handle the outside world.
So he went back to robbing banks? How old was he?
And got caught.
How old is he?
82 years old.
Oh, wow. So you tried to rob a bank at 82 years old? What state?
And Arizona, I think it might be. It's hot there for an 82-year-old bank robber.
It is. You know what I also feel like? I feel like Arizona is kind of like a Florida's cousin in a lot of news stories. It feels like Arizona has a lot of crazy shit that goes on, much like Florida does. I feel like they're a close second to us. Would you agree?
I feel like out of all the states I've been to and done news in, and it's been a lot.
Yeah.
The hot states have the worst news. It's hot and everybody's.
Do you think it just drives people crazy? It pisses them off, so they do crazier stuff?
They get so mad because it's hot.
Yeah. You like the heat, though. You like the heat. You're a fan, right?
Well, I like the heat because I like to stay in the kitchen, and if you can't stand the kitchen, you get out of the heat.
Well said. Well said. News 3?
It's almost as good as when I said News 3.
News 3.
Yeah. And probably the worst news of all three of the news.
Uh-oh. Is this a bummer?
It's a serious summer bummer.
Summer bummer. I don't like that.
But apparently in Miami, the ice cream man killed the lady ice cream man.
No. What? Walk me through this story.
Damien Calixto Espanola killed his wife, stabbing her. Not with an ice cream cone, neither.
Stabbed her with a knife?
Yep, a bunch. Like 15 times.
That's not good. That
And
sounds
then he
terrible.
drove off in his ice cream mobile.
Did he put her in the ice cream truck, like in the freezer or something, or did he just left her?
He left her out to melt. Not gonna keep a body good that way. Go on.
Did they say why?
She did not reorder bomb pops.
That is grounds for I would say divorce, but maybe not a stabbins. But yeah, but he stabbed her good, huh?
No.
How many times?
15.
15 times.
It was
a good stabbing.
You ever gotten stabbed, Johnny?
I have, in the back by my wife.
Your ex-wife, right?
Well, both of them.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
All of them.
All of them.
They can't handle the news. The news is a powerful mistress.
Well, I know that's your passion. They must get jealous with your passion for journalism and the news.
They say I don't talk to them like I talk to my stories.
Oh, that's wonderful. Is that it for you this evening? Is that the news, or you...
I believe that's all the news I came with, unless you all have questions or comments.
We love you, Johnny. We welcome you to join us, as frequently as possible. We'll hopefully see you maybe next week or the week after. And thanks once again. That's intrepid reporting from our one and only Johnny Moonbag.
Once again, brought to you by LCD Whiskey.
Good reporting, honestly. I'm really happy that we have him, to kind of help with keeping the show on track, to be honest with you.
Up to date.
Yeah. And it's good to have Johnny part of everything. News. And who doesn't like a little bit of news? It's nice to do. It's nice for everyone.
It's nice to hear news that's not all COVID.
I know, right? Like, it is actually. Like, as much as we should on Johnny Moonbags, he always at least brings us something that's a little bit, even if it's not uplifting, it's at least something different that we haven't heard, and changes our, perspective on everything. Yeah. Mikey, I thank you, for letting Johnny Moonbags use your studio for a second. That's really nice of you, as always.
He fucking reeks.
Does he?
It smells like a fucking LTD whiskey plant here.
It basically was the worst thing ever when he moved into your apartment complex, is what I'm guessing. like, because now he's close to you.
He keeps saying he's going to work every day, but he's got a green screen in his apartment.
Yeah,
and that's what he's doing.
Right.
He's doing the news at home.
Well,
you can get drunker at home.
Well, a lot of people are working from home right now. I feel, I can't knock Johnny.
His coverage of the birth of the large gaggle of ducks that's happening around the pond over the past week has been
exceptional.
Oh, it's been beautiful. It's been breathtaking. The cinematography on it alone is beautiful.
What's crazy, what you don't know about Johnny Moonbags, a lot of the listening audience, is that he was almost a Pulitzer Prize winner. Like, he's a intrepid journalist. Like, I remember he did that story on Kosovo and the war there back in the early 2000s.
Serbian documentary he did.
Yeah, real in depth.
Yeah. And it's like they say, those closest to the light often fall farthest from it.
Yeah, it's well put, my friend. Well put.
So,
one day. It's good that we got the news. I'm glad that we had that. Again, thank you for letting him use the studio. Before we get out of here, I wanted to talk about one more little thing. And I don't know if you saw this. This is a celebrity news story, which of course Johnny doesn't really cover.
Ooh.
But did you see that Shia LaBeouf, the old LaBeouf, he got
dude, the LaBeouf. What the fuck is he doing?
He got a full chest piece tattoo for
creeper.
a movie role. And it's it does actually say creeper at the bottom, right? Like where like
Thug Life,
Yeah, it says creeper on it, and then what is the I can't even decipher what it is. It's kind of like a Mother Mary type deal. Is that what I'm looking at? Like
it looks a little bit like one of those like Virgin Mary.
It looks like a prayer candle.
Tattoo.
It looks like a prayer candle is what it looks like. Yeah, exactly, like a Mexican prayer candle. I guess what my question is, first off, that's kind of nuts, and yeah, it must. We've kind of known for a while he's a little bit crazy, right? Like LaBeouf's at least on the scale of 1 to crazy, he's at least a 7.
Oh,
right?
But like, it's hard though because
Charlie
like,
Sheen or LaBeouf, who's crazier?
Oh, Sheen is way crazier than LaBeouf.
Think so? I mean, it's
but it's also because Charlie Sheen's got like 20 years on him. He's had extra time to.
He'll grow into his Sheenness, essentially.
Yeah.
His LaBeoufness.
Well, plus Sheen was crazy through like the 80s and the 90s too. Like,
was he always that crazy? Was he?
I thought he was always kind of wild.
He might have been, yeah.
A little wild.
Party guy, though. Party guy doesn't equal crazy. Crazy is different than party guy. I think LaBeouf. I think Sheen partied so hard he turned crazy, whereas LaBeouf might have been legitimately hard and legitimately crazy and then partied. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's a little more ingrained in him. Like, but my bigger concern is like, what role are you doing that you're gonna tattoo your whole body, and is it permanent? Like, did you go out and get like those tattoos that last like a month or two?
No, I think it's like a legit tattoo, like a permanent tattoo. Maybe he wanted it before maybe, before like he took the role. Maybe it was something he was going to do anyway, and then it felt like, hey, I'm going to do this anyway. It would help for the role. So I don't know, there might be that possibility. I guess my question to you guys is, what would it take money-wise to get a joke tattoo on you? What's the joke? All right. So say it's an Ono radio tattoo. The Ono radio show tattoo, right? Like it's our logo, it's the skull and microphones with ONRS on it, and I'll even give you this one. It'll be in a place where it won't be seen.
Unless you're trying to show it.
Unless you're at the pool or something like that, right? Like, so somewhere maybe on a pec, like you can cover it with a t-shirt or something like that. What would that cost you, like to do that? Because I'm the fucking I'm the owner of the brand, and I'm really not ready to get my own thing tattooed on me.
Honestly though, like that, if it was just like on my chest, like whatever, is if you paid for it, I'd probably get it done.
Really?
Like, that's probably like,
so if it's like a $200 tattoo, $250, for the tattoo, I pay the money and you would get it.
Yeah, if it's coverable, like I mean, I guess it really wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But like, if you're like, all right, Mike, you have to get like
ONRS stamped across your forehead.
Yeah, no, see, that's got like,
it's a little different.
Like, you're gonna have to pay me. But if it was like, oh, you have to get Donald Duck fucking Mickey Mouse, that's probably gonna cost some money. Like,
is it? See, I almost want that more than the Ono radio show tattoo, honestly. Like,
and I want it on my forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only place it can be.
Can we get a Tasmanian devil in there somewhere, please? Like, that's all.
Wait, can I get a Tasmanian devil in like a biker jacket?
Yeah.
With like,
and he's peeing like Calvin and Hobbes on Donald Duck. That's actually a great tattoo. To be honest with you, that's actually,
again, you pay for that, I'll just get it.
Ty, like, what would it cost for you to like get an Ono radio show tattoo?
I'm in the same boat, man.
Yeah?
I dig it. I mean, you've seen my fucking Art Attacks
That's
tattoo.
true.
That was because we were in New York. We were doing an Art Attacks thing. It was like a time in my life. I was like, yeah, I'll.
This kind of
I
spur
like
of the
getting-
moment though thing, like the
Well, I kind of like getting road tattoos. Like if I'm in a different weird place, you know, I don't normally do a lot of good research as the best artist, but I'll find a shop I like, talk with a guy, and
yeah, fuck
yeah.
it. Yeah. It's not like no offense, but none of your tattoos are super intricate that you would need to have like this particular artist for this particular style. Some people are like that, and that's cool.
I've got one that's faded a lot that I love, but the rest of them are all kind of
Do you have any?
Not terrible.
Do you have any you regret?
No,
No.
not at all.
Nah. Yeah. I've only got the one, and I'm still actually, I'm still okay with it. I think it looks garbage, but it's still, it represents what it represents. I can't even show it because of the way the fucking angle is. But yeah, my Union Jack, of course. You don't regret getting that though, do you, Mikey? You don't regret
No,
getting
hell
your
no.
Triforce.
I love it.
You've got a few, right? You've got a.
I've got the one on my leg too, but
Yeah.
that one, I initially got it. When I got it, it was fuck the world. But I mean, as I've mellowed out as an adult, like now it's just for the win. And
Yeah, you can make
mean,
exactly.
it's
you
whatever
can-
it wants to be.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's on the back of my leg, and other than being outside of work, I'm in my house. So I mean, nobody really ever sees it anyways. But even then, like the worst that's ever happened is some kid said it, like some 10, 11-year-old was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. And his mom was like, don't look at that. Get away.
Right. Okay.
So,
So,
like,
they
people
thought
don't
it was
fuck
like
with me.
offensive. Like they get the fuck out of here, Karen. Anyway, I will.
So, Grupo No tattoos? Are we doing it?
I don't know. I'm trust me. I'm not paying for all you motherfuckers. That ain't
Oh,
happening.
come on.
That's definitely not happening. My unemployment's okay, but it's not that good. I was able though. And I guess I don't know. Maybe I should keep this quiet. But I was able to pay off a credit card from getting paid through my goddamn unemployment checks and shit.
You
like,
motherfucker.
I know, right? It does feel weird. I'm not even gonna lie. It actually kind of feels a little shitty. Like I don't enjoy taking money from the government, but fuck it.
I'm quitting my job.
No, it came and I'm like, you know what? I've got enough. Like it was around $1,000, and I got the money. I'm like, you know what? Let's just do that. Get rid of all the interest. What sucked about it is I was kind of expecting, because I did, it's all through my like Wells Fargo app and shit, and I'm paying off this credit card. And I kind of like wanted it to be like, when you wish somebody or say congratulations to somebody on Facebook and you get the boo of confetti and everything. Like I paid it off and I wanted the whole thing to be like, hey, good job.
Yay, Owen.
Hey,
and they're like,
no, it's very
nope.
uneventful. It just kind of like took my money and went, yep, okay. There's a different.
All right.
There's a different balance now. Okay.
Here you go, bud.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
That being said, we'll probably wrap things up for the evening. Anything else you want to address before we get out of here? No.
No, I'm solid.
Why am I shocked
laughed.
that Ty doesn't have anything else? Yep. Here we go then. We'll fucking rock and roll out of here. It's been fun. We love you all. I'm sorry about all of the technical issues this evening. I'm going to try and, of course, edit that out of the podcast and the YouTube feed. We love you. Please check out everything that we do online, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on Twitch, whether it be on our regular podcast feed. Honestly, just search for Ono Radio Show. That's the easiest thing. Search for Ono Media on YouTube, twitch.tv/ONRS Live if you want to catch up with us live on Thursdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And what do we say, of course, when we end this show, boys? Hey, love you. And yeah, next Thursday, right?
Big ol' bag.
Next Thursday? Thumbs up
I
next
think so.
Thursday? Cool. All right, we'll see you then. Love you. And good night.
Big ol' bag of dicks.
Yeah.